I'm an intelligent human. Doing well today. Good morning, everybody.
Good. So our next question is from Wendy. She has a question about clicking but not buying. She has a $3 ebook that she offers on her blog. Basically, it's the post without all the extras like we talked about. Great job, Wendy. If you like this post, click here to get the PDF for just $3 or something along those lines. I just got my Sendow weekly report, 31 started orders, 0 completed orders. The link goes right to the checkout page. This is a pretty typical report. What suggestions do you have to tweak checkout to change those completed orders? I offer PayPal and Stripe. I see that on mobile. My summary description doesn't show, and I can't figure out how to fix that, but it shows on desktop. Okay, let's back up. Those PDF ebooks took a while for them to start to sell on my blog. It wasn't an instant hit. It took a while for people to buy in to the print and go concept of an ebook. And I don't get a huge amount of sales with those ebooks. For me, that's not an income generator. It's a way to help my people take my content out to the barn. That's the main reason why I do that. So they could take my checklist. So I did my 13 signs when your goat is about to deliver checklist. It did not do very well for a while. And then birthing season came and people started buying it. So my ebooks are more seasonal than they are non-seasonal. So it may just take time for your people to buy into the print and go concept. That's kind of my thing. But I know Caroline has a more analytical answer. I could tell by her pursing of the lips.
I wasn't pursing my lips. It's one of those things where it's like, Abby, one of our members, Abby, has a DIY blog. If you were to list out like the steps that you need to do in order to sand a table and then repaint it and make it look farmhousey without having to spend $800,000 getting a cute farmhouse table, I would print out those instructions. Like if it has the measurements and everything that you need, I would print out those instructions. Somebody coming to my blog to just like 10 ways to save money in fall, I don't know if that's worth printing out. And that's me saying that about my own daggum blog. However, the second that I put these things over into a shop and they're like, oh my gosh, I can add all of these things to my cart, they buy them.
That's genius.
I have never put them on my blog, like underneath of it. I probably
so you put them in your shop.
Yep.
There you go, Wendy. I don't do that.
Live in my shop. And here's something else. We know another blogger who has done the ebook version of this post, and she's even said that she has trouble selling them. The conversion rate is not very good, and she has mega traffic. So it's one of those things where it's like, but why do they even add it to cart? Is your button directly to the add to cart page? It's an interesting thing. Where does the button take you at the bottom of the post? Because Wendy says, then why do they even click add to cart? They're in my shop. So they're on your shop. They're adding it to the cart, but they're not doing anything. Is that right? Because as far as I know, Sendowl doesn't have the same kind of layout as far as like add to cart like Shopify does or Woo, where you can see everything itemized out in like a shop platform and be like going shopping. Ooh, I want to add this and this and this. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I see your button at the bottom of the post. I click on it and it takes me to the checkout page.
Here's the problem, Wendy. Your description for your ebooks are very, very small. If it's not going to a sales page, you have two sentences. If it's not going to a sales page, then in your Shopify shop, you need to have, or your shop, whatever this is on your blog. You need to have a bigger description. That's what I would do. So
does it have a picture?
Yeah, there's a picture of it, which is great. Says How to Get Closer to God Spiritually ebook is the title. Then it says Connecting with God is Simple. It's a simple matter of including him in your life. Here you'll find 15 daily habits for spiritual growth, as well as 30 additional ideas for connecting with God, all in one ebook. Yeah, I just went to the
experience is different. That's what I'm trying to get at here is ebook takes them directly to one of the product checkout pages. Yes.
Yeah.
Because if it takes them to the shop, the problem there is it's overwhelm, and then people are just like, there's too much going on, and then I leave. If it takes them directly to a checkout page specific to just this one product, and the only thing that's there is a 2-sentence description, that might be more problematic as well.
Yeah, Wendy said she has it in both places, the bottom of her post, and it takes them directly to cart. So she has it in her shop that takes her to cart, and she has it in the bottom of her post that takes them to cart.
Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can find a post that has
my items, Wendy, in Shopify, while she's doing that, my descriptions are literally 2 scrolls of my descriptions. And I have multiple images and I have checklists, just like a sales page, but it's right in Shopify. So I really give them every reason why they need the product and how it's going to help them. I have the pain points, I have the titles, I have the solutions, I have everything right there. So that might be part of the problem, as well as too many things that you have to do. But I think this is a good topic to talk about, because I think a lot of us may be doing this, not having enough of the benefits of the product itself when you're not having a specific sales page for the product.
It's kind of like you're dealing with a cold audience, and trying to immediately sell to them is not going to put people on. So think about like your sign up rate for emails. Like when you're on, you click over, someone clicks over from Pinterest or Google or wherever to your site, how many people sign up for your email list? It's a pretty small percentage. Like, even if you have a really, really fantastic freaking opt-in, it's still a pretty small percentage. So think about that. You're giving something away for free, and people still aren't signing up. Take that number that you would typically see for email signups and divide that by even more. And that's what you would see for a conversion rate for a sale right off the bat. Because this is a cold audience. Remember, we have to build that know, like, and trust relationship. And it's difficult to do that just from reading a blog post. I'm also not, okay, so first off, I'm seeing it in the top third. We want to save this space for your opt-in. That's what I want to see, is an email opt-in, not the PDF right here. It's also really easy to lose it inside of the busyness of this post. Like, I'm looking for it so I see it, but it's not standing out to me.
Maybe instead of boxing it in, Wendy, because you want your opt-ins to be unique and they're boxed in, you might be able to do the print in a different color. So maybe do the print in blue. That's a different color than what you're using. Make it bold so the blue really stands out. And that might help it be different than the other things that are in there.
So this is where I am on your post, Wendy. Honestly, I think that one of the big reasons that you're seeing people clicking and not buying is because they're thinking that this is a freebie. I consciously read it knowing that it says $3, but I'm going to click on it and it's $3, and then I'm like, oh, well, I don't need that.
Where does it go? Right to send out?
So this is what I'm saying. This could be what people are seeing as a checkout or an add to cart click.
They're not clicking the second box, Wendy. They're clicking the first box, and the first box goes there.
Yeah. So this is an add to cart page. That's why you're getting so many. This is why you're getting so many checkout bounces. I am expecting that it's going to be a freebie, and then I get there and it's like, oh, you want me to pay for something? No, I'm okay. And then I click out of it.
Yeah, that's, but I think, to be fair, I think if it goes to the landing page, you might have more conversions.
Maybe, but I would still not put this as the front and center thing.
Oh, no.
Your goal about
we've
a blog
already
post,
explained that part.
No, your goal in a blog post is to make sure, think about the psychology of this really quick. Somebody shows up from Pinterest. They're looking for help. In the top 25%, the reason that you want your freebie in the top 25% is to capitalize off of the fact that they've read the first paragraph. They're looking for some kind of a connection with you. They're looking for some way that they can get something from you. and you're like, hey, get my freebie. They're like, cool beans. Great. I'll sign up. If they have scrolled all the way to the bottom, which very few people will, true story, we're just being honest, very few people will scroll all the way to the bottom having read the entire thing. If you put this at the bottom and have it so that it's a little bit more eye-catching, then at the bottom, those people will be the more likely ones to sign up for this. Will it be as high a percentage? Absolutely not. But remember, your goal with a blog post, first and foremost, other than helping your reader, should be to get them onto your email list.
Yes.
That's the number one goal. And so when you are taking up that valuable real estate up here at the top with this ebook, like fingers crossed, maybe somebody will buy it. You are overlooking the opportunity to get all of those people onto your email list to later sell this to them.
I agree 100%.
So there. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay.
Love it. No, that was a really, really good point to make. So I agree 100%.